Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is Game God Fluent, bringing you episode 53 of Let's Play Geneforge 1. Wait for it. Mutagen. Yeah, buddy. Hope you guys are doing well. We're in Pencil, where we want to be. We're going to go ahead and create some creations today. We can create a cockatrice, but of course our control over it is very poor. So let's go ahead and make... You know, we were doing well with decked out roamers. And we'll get fiery pounce and... No. Let's get these two. Roamer 1. And then we'll go ahead and make... Roamer 2. And then we'll go ahead and make a Drake, which does have the cone attack. We'll call him Drake 3. Leaves us with 60 essence, which kind of in an in-between point. I guess we can make a Thawed, which is a kind of budget version of a Battle Alpha. Thawed 4. So there we go. We have 4 creations for the first time, I believe. And still have like 36 essence, which is doable. So we're going to head to Eula today. If you've been watching the LP, you know what that means. In the Baron's research. So let's go ahead and head there. And deliver this cockatrice feather and talk to the Ascended that live here. Some drawings have been etched into the stone pillars to either side. Serval's carved them. Oh, this makes much more sense now. Serval's carved them into the stone with crude tools. The drawings depict huge, strange birds. They stand upright, but they have reptilian wings and tails. You look at the feathers you found in the research warren to the south. The drawings clearly depict cockatrices. Interesting. So that makes a whole lot more sense. A long passage leads into this facility. At the far end, you see several servile guards. They are fierce and utile, sharpened to a fine point by surviving years in this harsh desert. One of them shouts, "We know you! You are the Shaper! Stay out or we slay you! You have nothing for us!" Remembering the carvings behind you, you pull the cockatrice feather out of your pouch and show it to them. Its many colors shimmer in the sun, making everything else seem dull and dusty in comparison. The effect on the guards is instant. They take a step backward, clearing your way into the fortress. Ah, much different. Alright, let me go ahead and let up a smoke here. That is interesting. Utah Brigand. You emerge into the clearing in the middle of these research halls. Cliff walls rise over your heads to either side. This facility is sustained by a natural spring which creates a small, cool oasis. Servals everywhere stare at you as you pass. They are not friendly. These Inutiles came here to escape intruders, and your presence alarms them. As you advance, they all find excuses to go somewhere else as far away as possible. There are several stone structures set in the cliff walls surrounding you. The largest, the main research hall, is to the east. Another large hall is directly across to the north. What about to the west? Inutile villagers. What is that? Ale. I have not seen a ton of ale. We have crystals here on the ground. I can take them? Really? I mean, sure. Who's this? Ascended. This hall was once used for presentations and debate. Shapers would show their new works here and others would examine and discuss them. Now the leader of this outpost lives here. He stands on the showing platform in the middle of the hall. He is an old servile. His hood is pulled back, letting you see his twisted features. Some work of magic has horribly disfigured him. He says in a clear, precise voice, "Come in, Shaper. You came bringing a great treasure with you. I very much want to speak with you. I am tired. I am ascended. Ascended Alonzo." The twisted servile waves you forward. He is an old, twisted creature. He looks like the product of clumsy, careless shaping, yet he has survived to an old age, and you can sense magical power radiance coming out of him. You smell essence. He tries to bow, but he is shaking a little too hard. He gives up and makes a little shrug. "Welcome, Shaper. Your kind has returned." Though he is constantly trembling, his voice is calm and quiet. "I am Ascended Alonzo. It is good you are here, bearing your feather." What is going on out here? I have already met Ascended Cessna. "Then you know of us. No, we are not just brigands. There is importance here. This is a place of learning, Shaper learning. We have been waiting for you to come. You have the feather. You know of the cockatrice. But why are you here?" I would like to help you. "That is good, Shaper. We need help to complete the research orders and rest at last." His voice is still calm and soft. It sounds especially strange coming out of his warped, remade body. "I will tell you of Mind Swanwick, of the cockatrice, the work of our lives. I will also tell you of the great peril that faces us." "How did you become so twisted?" He holds up his glowing hands and looks at them. Even in the bright light of the Shaper lamp, you can see that they glow slightly. "Thank you. Our story. The story of the Ascended. I will tell you a brief version so you can understand how the work started. I was born a small servile in a proper free town." "Where are you from originally?" "Fakiri. I was born to the awakened. Our village struggled. We had to fight off rogues, grow food. We had many duties. I was born inutile, though. I had to leave my clan. I left it all behind." "But how were you so... why did you leave?" "All of us who became Ascended had the wanderlust. We were driven to wander. Perhaps our servile strain had the scout bred into us. Wherever it came from, it made us unsuited for village life. So we wandered the island. We entered the wastes. These brigands let us stay with them in this ruin they excavated. Then we met Mind Swanwick, and the true story began." "But how are you so afflicted?" "Afflicted? You mean this?" He holds up a trembling hand. "I was given power, and it ruined me. To know how, I must tell the story of Mind Swanwick." "What do you want from life now?" "I want to finish the final bits of business. I want to finish the job we surrendered too much for. I want to free my fellow serviles from danger. Then at last, I want to rest." Another question. "How did you become so twisted?" "Okay. Tell me about Mind Swanwick." "Yes, the true story. We live in its story now. My band of Inutile were staying in these ruins. The brigands here liked us and gave us refuge. They were afraid of the Eastern Hall. We were not. We explored it, and the dormant servant mind within came back to life." "Who dug out these research halls?" "The brigands did, here over many years. They could hide in the wastes, as long as they had an oasis to use as a refuge. Their mistake was digging out the Eastern Hall. Once they excavated far enough to realize what they were uncovering, it was too late. What was this place for? Before the Shapers left, they used it for research, developing new sorts of creations, it turns out. Since then, brigands lived here. Leave them alone. They are not important to any story." "The mind was Mind Swanwick?" "Yes, it saw us, analyzed us, correctly saw our ambition, then it used us for its purpose." "What did Swanwick awaken for you?" "It came to life when it sensed our presence. It was so weak, so it asked for food. There were canisters of mind food left then. We fed it, and it took charge." "What did Swanwick say to you?" "It said that we could have power, the power of the Shapers. We could win respect and freedom for our people. All we had to do was use the tools in the research halls." A bout of uncontrollable shaking interrupts his speech. His eyes glow. The hall grows warm. Then he regains control. Excuse me, apologies. I will continue. All we had to do in return for this power, bring Mind Swanwick some information. It was left behind to finish work on a new sort of creation. New sort of creation? Yes, the cockatrice. And you believed it. Of course, we were young and it was offering us all of our dreams. How was your journey to the research halls? Challenging, also irrelevant to the true story. What happened in the research halls? I remember so little. No matter how hard I try, most of it evades me. I have images, playing with shaper equipment, substances. I recall bodies of friends. I recall the agony of my changing, of power appearing in me that I can't control. My first true, solid memory is emerging into the sunshine, remade. Tablets in my hand, the secrets of the cockatrice. So you brought the tablets back. Of course, that was what we owed Mind Swanwick. In return for what it gave us, we never considered betraying it. We couldn't ever resist its requests. How were you remade? I have powers now. I don't like to use them. They hurt. However, I can summon powerful magic. I have killed many rogues heading toward my childhood home. That is why Valkyrie exists. The true threats the Sholay sent here were stopped by me. In return for this gift, my body was twisted. Serviles were not made to hold so much power. What did Mind Swanwick say about the tablets? That they were incomplete. The mind was quite angry. It said that it had enough to make flawed, unstable cockatrices. Without more information, it could not complete the work and direct its machinery to make the final variant. But Swanwick had no more scouts to send, so that is how things remained. Stuck in amber for years. We poor Ascended lived in exiled, warped and miserable, and now you are here. Ascended Alonzo holds out his shaking hands. And that is all of the story. That is how I was made into what I am. What do you say to that, Shaper? How does Mind Swanwick treat you now? It was not pleased with our work. It sent us away. When we returned to it, it ignored us, pretended to be asleep. Maybe if we can send you to it, it will forgive us. Thank you for the tale. What do you want from me? We want so much. Mind Swanwick wants to complete the cockatrice. I want to remove the final threat to my clan and my fellow serviles. Please let us claim more of your time. Please hear what I have to say. I can pay for your help. You mentioned a great peril. Yes, that more than anything is what chains me to life. Several serviles claimed power in the great research halls of Susia Island. We called ourselves the Ascended, the arrogance of youth. 3 of us survived to this day, Cessna to the south, me, and Ouroboros. How many other Ascended were there? 3 others. 1 died in battle, 1 was too warped to live more than 50 years, 1 chose rest. Who was Ascended Ouroboros? She was the most warped of us in body and mind. She claimed the most power. She was locked away, but that solution soon will stop working. The danger she poses must be ended permanently. What danger does she pose? She is full of power and mad. She doesn't know what she wants. One day she wants to go to the research halls for more power. The next she plans to rule all of the serviles. When she is thwarted, she unleashes great angry power. She can't be set free on the small, weak serviles of Valkyrie or Pentel, or even Kozg. What needs to be done? Where is Ouroboros? She is in the bunker below this outpost to the north, under lock and key. That place was built by Shapers to hold dangerous creations in. However, she wants to escape. If she does, she will cause great destruction. What needs to be done about her? Alonzo is silent for so long you wonder if something has gone wrong. Finally he speaks. Ouroboros, my fellow traveler, my friend. My Ouroboros is gone. The lethal wreck that remains must be destroyed. Is death the only option? She is too strong, too mad. My sweet Ouroboros died long ago. The burning shell that remains must be given peace. You would kill your old friend? My old friend is long gone. At last, Alonzo's dignified voice starts to break. She was doing things, acts. We had to trick her and seal her away. She raged, threatened, Took years to come to the decision, but we have decided she must rest. I will do this. I thought you would. Shapers destroy dangerous rogues, and Ouroboros is the worst among them. You can enter her prison through the Eastern Research Hall. Please let me know when the deed is done. He removes a key from a pouch and hands it to you. This will gain you entry. I need to go. I see you must, but I am sad. I need you, Shaper. The Serviles need you in this time of crisis. I hope you return. Dang. So that is the story of the Ascended. In the Eastern Hall down there. Let's head to the Northern Hall. Or the Northwestern Hall. Sorry about bumping the mic just then. In Utah Brigands. There's more stuff going on here. Eula. So much good to dig. Eula. Shaper trinkets. There's a human woman here. She is about 30 years old with torn, dirty clothes and foreign facial features. She is surrounded by piles of scavenged shaping equipment. You immediately recognize her as Cholet. She is far from the rest of her people. She smiles and starts talking to you, though she can't keep her eyes off your equipment. It is an honor to meet another Shaper. Your type fascinates me. Your craft's amazing. I am Eula, scavenger and trader. Greetings, I am Matthew. Yes, a Shaper. I wanted to meet more of you. We Cholet are explorers, and you are the fascinating people we have met. I love trade with you. I found secrets here new to you, I think. Where did you come from? We Cholet live far across what you call the Western Sea. We love to explore and learn and trade. I am part of an expedition to explore big waters. I did not go good. It did not go good. I speak some of your language. You say a few words. She giggles. You doing well for so little talking. Your accent is odd and your words childish, but you learning. Can you teach me your language? I am sorry, I am a trader, not a teacher. We brought sages with us. If you find them, talk to them. I work hard to learn your speech. I spend many hours with Servile and Human. I want practice with you, no more. Are you the one who destroyed my crafts and stranded me here? Yes and no. Was not my choice. Was order from Trashkov. Trashkov is one I stay away from. Tell me about your expedition. Was 3 ships. Great sailors and warriors, many learners, many supplies, a famed leader, lots of glory. I came to trade and gather and learn. Started 3 ships, now they gone and we trapped here. Tell me about your leader. Yes, Trashkov, you know he is famed, was full of respect and glory. Such an honor to be chosen by him. He led us well, I thought, until he chose the final destination. Where did Trashkov lead you? Lost ships and storms made supplies low. We saw this island and we came. We came ashore and found strange Shaper magic. Yes, we here to learn. Trashkov soon want more than learn. Wants to use. Gets a little power. Then we made main camp in your big research hall. Went with because things I want. Then I saw I had to leave. What did you want when you were there? I want to learn. You Shapers have such new magic. You make living things and you use them so brutally. It is so amazing to me. I was sucked into Trashkov's greed for your toys. Why did you want to leave? We came to learn, to diplomat. This is why we came. But Trashkov used your canisters. His words turned to power, to empires, to ruling. He acted like you, not a true Cholet explorer. So I must stay true to me and my oath. And so you slipped away. My one choice. When I left Trashkov, my true exploring start, I met Servile and Shaper, and now you come to me. What have you done since you left Trashkov? I wandered free through the island. All the Serviles not in Kaz, they meet me. I use tools to evade rogues. I met other Shapers in corner of island. And I gather, scavenge, trade, gather all your tools and tricks. I do what I came to do because Trashkov will not. What did you learn? So many things. Your history, how you treat creations, rogues, bits of your secrets. She should be careful. Outsiders learning the secrets of the Shapers tend to be swiftly killed. What did you gather? Look around. So many bits of machines. Mostly junk, but can learn a lot from junk. I learn. When I learn all, I trade things for more things to learn more. What do you think of the Shapers? I learned Shapers are harsh, like iron. You use your creation like things. It warps them with fear. Of course, I must diplomat, so I say you are just. You are strong. What the strong does is just because strong. I have come to disagree. I think we don't treat our creations justly. You are strong, so I agree with you. Not my place to say. Not my place to make mischief. What Shapers do to their creations is not my business. I was sent by Eula constantly shows off bits of old Shaper equipment, asking questions about what this is for or how this might be repaired. She is constantly looking at your gear with an expression of undiluted greed. I was sent by Thrakerzod. Eula is suddenly alert. Yes, you meet other Shaper, yes. I make deal with those Shapers. They give me what I need to live. I say I give them a thing. Now debt is paid. She rummages around in a pile of junk and fishes out a glass vial. She runs up to you and presses it into your hand. What is this? You hold up the vial and look at it. It contains a tiny blob of red slime. It shifts around slowly on its own. Some sort of activated essence. Very odd. Nothing bad. Just old alchemy sample. Used for new pod or something. Little thing, but enough for novice to get a sponsor. Give that to Thrakerzod. It is what he wanted. Then debt is paid. As favor when done, I sell you more things. I want to trade with you. Of course, I buy and sell. All I get makes more knowledge for Sholei. I happily show you most of what I trade. You will sell me most of what you trade? Yes, I find many special things. Most I trade happily. Some I want to keep, but will trade to those who do me little favors. What would I have to do to see all your wares? I do favors when you carry things for me to others. Like, I meet Shapers, far corner of island, she points southeast. Have deal with them, have debt. You help me with them and I help you. I want to see your wares. Battle or a band. Wow. Plus 25% to creation critical hit chance, 5% creation chance to evade attacks. And Shaper equipment. And leather. We got the vial of goo and a spray crystal. Exorbitant. Eula has roamed all over Susia Island collecting Shaper artifacts for study. These are some of her less interesting finds. Less interesting. Wow. I'm going to end up buying that Shaper equipment. I'm going to sell something. I don't want to sell that many tranquil thorns. I don't need anything else. Then I truly appreciate your visit. Please drop by again. Interesting. So what we're going to do is head back to Thrakerzod. Here's Erock. Invader. You must go. The Inutile in this settlement all hate and fear you. This male is no exception. He is, however, willing to talk to you. He wears an iron breastplate under his robe and a pair of short blades hang from his belt. He scrapes out sand from under his nails. I am Erock. We are Inutile. We are raiders. Life is hard here, yet we will live. Why did you come here? You are not welcome. Know your place or die. What is your job here? Job? We are not tame town serviles. We don't have jobs. We raid the lands to the south for what we need. Who do you steal from? All we can reach, the awakened and the obeyers, yes? But sometimes strike as far east as Kazg. Don't worry, we don't take much. None starve because of us. We want them to live so that their children can sustain ours. How long have you Inutile been here? Many years. My grandparents found this ruin buried in sand and dug it out. We will be here for many years still. Do you know anything about Shaper research done here? He spits. We don't tinker with Shaper equipment. We don't want to end up like the Ascended. The research was all happening in the East Hall. We stay out of there. I only want peace with creations. Then leave. Leave and never return. Then we will have peace. He waves you away. That is enough talk. Go. Erok stares up at you defiantly. His warriors watch from all directions. You can sense their anxiety. They are ready to grab their blades and charge at any moment. You stay very still. You are threatening me. I am. Shaper and Shole, you have invaded our lands. We are Inutal and we are free. If you make us destroy you, we will. Okay. Steel javelins. 3 living tools. Probably F3 here and use those living tools. See what's here. Jeweled wand. Shielding spores. Another steel shield. Splitting thorns. And the Shaper records are not ours. And 50 gold and a ruby. Nice, we'll take it. Alright, so what I want to do now to open up her trade is go ahead and head back to Thackerzod and deliver the strange goo. Where am I? Here I come. Can't go through the shortcut. I have a large party, makes getting around a little bit tricky. Alright, so we'll do that. Wow, we've got a full gang. Thackerzod. I think over here, right? Outside of Rebels, Eastern Docks, I'm pretty sure. Weird that it has nothing listed there. Oh no, this isn't right. Oh, not from the north, from the west. Let me make sure this is the right place. I think so. I think they're down here. Do we ever see what's on this one? Nothing left of value on the body. Alright, that was Anfisa. Don Johns. At ease. Thank you, Shaper. He continues tending to his weapons. Yes, Thackerzod is up here. It's F3. Thackerzod wiggles his hands as he talks to you. Little wisps bounce from finger to finger. He is obsessed with these basic exercises. This Shaper is determined to perfect himself. I brought you something from Eula. Give the vial. Thackerzod takes the vial and holds it up to the light. The reddish goop within moves under its own power. Yes, very good. The Shaper Council will want this. As a reward for your help, I'll make sure that you get credit for this. Thank you, fellow Shaper. We will profit very handsomely from this small act. Eula has more to offer us. What? Tell me more. You relay what Eula said. Well, our good fortune continues. We should see what she has to offer. Sharing the credit, of course. Thackerzod, sort of help do you need? Do you want more help with Eula? Of course. Now that you know she has more for us, you should return and collect it. Any artifact that increases the power of the Shapers is good. Some of that power will flow to us, after all, in the form of patrons. Why is she giving us these things? She wants the Shapers and the Cholet to work together. She wants to atone for the crimes of the other Cholet. I don't think it's more complicated than that. Are you sure these artifacts are safe? Well, I honestly know. That is why I will deliver them to competent Shaper researchers. If they are safe, fine. If they are dangerous, we are liberating them from the hands of the common and taking them to proper Shapers. After all, whatever they are, Eula should not have them. Figured out anything about that vial of goo? No, I have not even opened it. I need a proper research hall and proper guidance. A powerful patron, for example. Take my leave of you. Safe travels, Shaper. Remember, our kind must stick together. The world is in our care. Promising research. Some XP. We have 0 skill points. Okay. Let's head out of here. What is that? Body and stairway, okay. So we have 3, and I could have kept the goo, which was an interesting... It's going to be a little trickier getting around with this full party. But I could have kept the goo, or at least tried to. Let's go ahead and head back to Eula. Hopefully, everything's good to go. Now she's going to show me more of her stuff. 4,200 for that band. Shaper create. That's perfect for my build, too. Creation critical chance. That is sweet. Thrakerzod sent me to you again. Eula laughs. Yes, I get little toy. I still feel debt to him. I give toy. Not good to me. Not so useful. She pulls a long, thin blade off the weapon rack and hands it to you. It doesn't look like much. Yes, I know. It looks like plaything. Special Shaper invention, though, can be charged. Made full of energy. It has value, even if just for research. Where did you find this blade? In ruin. So much junk in ruins you would not believe. How do I charge the blade? You poke it in charged essence. It sucks up power and makes it inert. At least it does sometimes. Only device I know it works on is the green canisters that remake you. Stick it in them to charge it. When it is fully charged, take it to Thrakerzod. Why might the Shapers create such a thing? Maybe to quick clean up failed experiments. Seems like good thing to have when all is wrong. Anyway, Thrakerzod wants, as favor when delivered, I sell you more things. How many canisters must it absorb to fully charge it? Don't know. Okay, I want to trade with you. I want to see your special wares. Might or a band. +2 to creation agility, +1 to strength, Shaper records, and air shock crystal. Wow. +2 to creation agility. That's dodging and acting first in combat. Like quick action. +1 strength is, considerably more damage in melee and ranged, actually. But this battle aura band I really like. Run of Alacrity, Speed Wave, Shockwave, Shockwave, Shielding Wave, Shockwave. Wow, we have 3 Shockwave ones? Oh my gosh. Let's sell all 14 crystals. Sell 3 thorns. Shielding Wave. We gotta drop some of this stuff back in Pental. So we have to charge this up. Oh, I didn't pick up this blade that dropped. Gotta pick up the blade that dropped. Purifying blade. This blade was created to absorb uncontrolled essence. It can destroy Susia Island canisters and charge itself with their power. Worth 1,000. 25 to 117 physical damage, but it's uncharged. Which is interesting. If I charge it on canisters. Oh, I can go to canisters that I didn't want and charge it. Okay, we'll do that next. If I can remember where some of them were. I should have wrote them down. Where are we going? Oh, Pentel. See if I need to drop a steel shield. Bum, bum. I don't have a steel shield on the ground. So let's put this on the ground. It's only worth 100, but... let's keep a 4 shockwave and drop these. Shielding wave with 6 charges. Let's drop one of these. We'll keep speed wave. We'll get rid of the gray spore baton. Get rid of the shielding spores. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, we're back. Let's see. Healing spores, curing spores, major healing pod, essence pod, major healing spores, healing pod. Shockwave cone attack, shockwave airshock crystal. Shockwave cone attack. 17 to 38, 17 to 53. Let's just keep the airshock crystals for now. The speed wave, the shielding wave, the venom thorns. Yeah, let's keep the rest of this stuff. Junk bag. I don't want to get rid of the splitting thorns. The tranquil thorns. Put them on the ground, which I think we already did. 19 tranquil thorns. We have splitting thorns, tranquil thorns. Oh, we have to put them all together. Let's take all the thorns out first. And then combine them all. Gotta be careful, these are not yours, thorns. Okay, then we take the splitting thorns, tranquil thorns, and the reapers. Throw them on the ground. Okay, F3. Let's head to a canister we didn't use. Oh, this is ripe. A canister we did not use. We're going to have to go to every map and just search around. I think there may have been one in here. Hopefully it shows the canister. It's probably not going to, though. It looks like the canister would have been in here. was one. Oof. Whatever was in here, we may have used it. Up here, maybe? Never did open that. Huh. Okay, let's note this. I don't have my notes open. 1 second. Okay, I think we're recording now. Yes. Need key servile Warren door near servant mind. Probably something we missed in this dungeon itself. But, what are you gonna do? Maybe this canister here? No. Servile? No. Wow, Guardian Roamers. Oh my gosh. They might wreck my guys, actually. Well, one's gonna die. I'm a million miles away. Now my trio hooks it up. Alright. Nothing in this desk. No. A canister I haven't used. Huh. Why is that not opening? Just quickly checking. Alright. Just the four of us now. Anything to do with Greater 9? Alright, I couldn't tell you where I had a canister I didn't use. Holding 2, maybe? Oh. There go all my creations. Lovely. My bad. We'll have to remake it next step. I don't think there's any canister here anyway. Wait, maybe here. We have to go the long way, though. And I'm going to wrap this episode up. Oh dear. Come this way. Anything up in here? No. This just at least looks like somewhere where a canister might be. Oh. There is one. War blessing. Okay, let's put on the purified blade. F3. You absorb it with blade. How long have we been playing? Kind of a weak cliffhanger, but a cliffhanger nonetheless. 35 is now 53. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode and are enjoying the LP. So much more to come. Next time we're going to absorb this canister with the blade. See what happens. See how powerful the sword gets. Going to be very cool. And then we'll continue looking for canisters. And writing down any doors that we haven't found and stuff, or that we haven't opened. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Truly appreciate you. Much love, peace, and joy, guys. Take care. Stay tuned.